New Year! Hey, I'm Jessie, and welcome back to my channel, Jessie Eats, where I am feeding your hunger and quenching your thirst with cocktails from the home bar. If you're not already, make sure that you're subscribed because there's a lot of fun Jessie Eats content coming in the new year. Because it's the new year, we have to celebrate with some bubbles. So today, I'm gonna show you 3 of my favorite cocktails to make with champagne. Opening a champagne bottle is always the best sound of celebration, that big pop, that explosion of bubbles. But if you ask a sommelier, they will say, no, you're doing it all wrong. It should sound like a nun's fart. Just like a, I don't know, what does a nun's fart sound like? I think there's no right or wrong way to celebrate. It's just happiness and bubbles. So let's pop open this baby. Happy New Year! I love that sound. Our first cocktail is literally called the champagne cocktail. And what you need for this is a sugar cube and Angostura Bitters. That is it. Grab a chilled glass, grab a sugar cube, put a couple dashes of Angostura Bitters, and then put your champagne. I'm gonna top it off a little bit more. I love this so much because as it's going, the sugar is gonna keep dissolving. Angostura Bitters always adds an earthy kind of spice to cocktails. It gives it depth. It does change the flavor profile of the champagne, but it's so nice. And because of the sugar cube, every single sip adds a little bit more of a sweeter and sweeter note. It's kind of fun because the sugar cube keeps adding like little pops of bubbles. Let's move on to our next one. Our next cocktail is a Kir Royale. I have a special place in my heart for this cocktail because when I graduated NYU, this is the drink that I drank before heading to Yankee Stadium. I think the thinking behind it was we gotta have champagne and we have to have something purple because NYU is the Violets. I don't know, I'm not a sporty person. But this is what I drank that day and it is so easy. All you need is Creme De Cassis, a black currant liqueur, a 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, whatever you want to do. And then champagne. There you go, a Kir Royale. It just tastes like a little bit more fruitier champagne. If you want to do something with a little extra touch besides just popping open that bottle, it adds a little flair. And then, I totally forgot, why don't you add in a little garnish? I'm gonna put some blackberries in. You could put a raspberry, you can put whatever you want. I love it. The third cocktail to celebrate the new year is a French 75. I fell in love with this drink when I was in New York City, running around the East Village, probably making a lot of debauchery and crazy memories. This one requires a couple more steps, which is using a shaker and gin, lemon juice, and simple syrup. You're gonna put 1 ounce gin, 1/2 ounce of fresh lemon juice, and then 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Strain this into a glass. And then you just top it off with champagne. I did it in a coupe. You could do it in a champagne glass and just however much champagne fills the rest of the glass. I love that sizzle of bubbles. And to top it off, a little lemon twist garnish. I'm excited about this one. I could drink so many of these. I love this cocktail so much. This would be classified as a champagne cocktail. It also works as a gin cocktail. It just works as a happy celebratory cocktail. It's light, it's refreshing. Somehow the gin and the lemon juice mixed with the champagne, it's just the perfect marriage. And then of course, listen, it is pandemic life, it is crazy time. If you don't have any of those ingredients, there is nothing wrong with just celebrating with a bottle of bubbles, a bottle of champagne. Cheers! Happy New Year to us all. I hope you have health and happiness and all the amazing things you want in this new year. Happy New Year. Cheers. Okay, I have a confession. I didn't have Creme De Cassis in my house, so I used Creme de Mure, which is my favorite cocktail ever, the Bramble. Guys, this works. This is good. Blackberry liqueur, a little champagne. Actually, it tastes so good with the Creme de Mure. Mmm. Mmm.